What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video I want to talk about how Jason Schreier has said yet again the plans for this Batman game. So really, this is the man that we continue to look to, or I look to at least, for information on this game. You guys have known over past videos I've talked about him that I'm not a fan of him as a person. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he talks about in terms of his own personal life, but in terms of a leaker, he is the OG. He's the original. He's the best one out there. He gets paid a lot of money to do it, but he's always right. He really is, at least for the most part, he's always right. Now, he's the one who, remember, he's the one who said that Batman was going to be at E3. He's actually the one who broke in. Now, I guess you could say that EST 1992 on Reset Era, he had predicted first. I had heard he had predicted first they were going to go to E3. Jason Schreier was the first, big insider, let's just say, that said it. He said that there was going to be an E3 conference, that Warner Bros. Was going to, for the first time, go, that the Batman game was going to get announced, that the Harry Potter game was going to get announced, and that the Rocksteady game was going to get announced. He also, I believe, does know that Rocksteady is making a Suicide Squad game of some kind. So again, he knows what he's talking about. He's broken, broke stories before, and now, I talked about this a few days ago in the Harry Potter video, but this is definitely something Batman related, and so I thought it was interesting and to bring it up here. Very, very small, so I don't think this video is going to be all that long. I want to read out what he said here, and he kind of just throws it in here because this is an article written entirely about Harry Potter, about when we would get that announcement, when the game would come out, what it's going to be about, all that kind of stuff. But he threw this in about Batman, so let's read it and then we'll go over our thoughts of it. So at the very, very end, he says Warner Bros. Had originally planned to announce the Harry Potter game during a news conference at the trade show E3 in June, according to people familiar with the plans. Now, what's funny about that is he was the one who said that in the first place, so he's kind of just, and it's because he works for Bloomberg now, which is not really a gaming place, right? So he has to talk more like blanket statement-y, where it's not directed specifically to gamers. I don't really like the way he has to write this article. I really actually don't like it, but I get why he had to do it. When E3 was canceled due to the blank, the publisher's marketing roadmap shifted. The new plan, this is the biggest part, the new plan is to unveil the Batman game in August at a digital event called DC Fandom. So again, he's got to kind of explain it because maybe people don't know what it is. And the Harry Potter game will be revealed later, a person with knowledge of the plan said. The person said those plans were made before Rowling's comments, which was talking about the stuff that she went into. So right there basically again confirms, like from Jason Schreier at least, that when we and what does this actually confirm? Well, it confirms that it seems like Batman's going to get announced. It will be unveiled there, that it's not going to happen beforehand. So just more, I guess, fuel to the fire. I don't know if there's anybody that's still I know I was holding out hope, but even myself, I'm not expecting this game to get announced before August 22nd, right? Although we have had that talk before where it's like, okay, well, can you do something so at least it's happening, and then when it gets to that day, you can actually show more. At this point, the roadmap seems to be, at most, we get a teaser. And by teaser, I more or less mean we get an official nod or confirmation that Warner Bros. Montreal is going to go there. Now, remember, there were talks, I think DC even themselves said when they announced this fandom, that basically keep an eye on these companies, keep an eye on these people, keep an eye on whoever you think could be going. They'll tell you that they're going to go or they're not going to go. So that, again, it's very important that we watch Warner Bros. Montreal, that we watch Rocksteady over the next month and a half, because they will, I would assume, give us some sort of confirmation that we will be there. Now again, I think it's the gaming world's worst kept secret. The Batman game is going to be there, but what it sounds like right now, especially from what he says, and this is very recent, this was Monday that he said this, right? So from what he says, sounds like it's going to be announced there, and there's not going to be anything before that. So what does that mean? Well, that means, in my opinion, it's not the greatest thing that I would have wanted. It's not meeting my expectations, but what from Warner Bros. Montreal really has met any expectations, right? I think, and I've said this before in past videos, I think what I'm starting to kind of fall into, or I think is going to end up happening, is it really would be like teaser trailer, like it would be called teaser trailer for Rocksteady. Okay, the Suicide Squad or Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, that game would get a teaser trailer, and then the Batman game would get I guess you could call it a reveal trailer, even though a teaser trailer I think could be classified Suicide as a reveal trailer. I think Batman would get a reveal trailer. Remember, I've even made videos over the last couple days about what I want and what I don't want in that reveal trailer. That's what I think we're going to get. It'll be called a reveal trailer. It'll be 3 to 4 minutes. I think that seems like a reasonable amount of time. I don't think it's going to be any more. Now, again, like what I've said in the past, I wanted it to be more. I would have liked it to be a reveal trailer and then maybe like a gameplay thing where it's like that 6, 7, 8 minute thing. Now, again, does that mean Warner Bros. Montreal can't do something like that right after? Does that mean that early September or sometime in September we wouldn't see gameplay? No, I think we would. I think it would be. I think that would have to happen relatively soon after because I guess we won't know when they're going to announce or when the game's going to release. We'll have to wait to see until DC Fandom. But you know what I mean? So I think right now I've settled in on like a 3 to 4 minute trailer. I don't think it'll be anything shorter. If it's also a teaser, which I don't think it would be, that's not a lot. We also know, I don't even remember who said it, but remember the leak or the reveal or whatever, whoever it was that said we'll see little of Batman and very little of Rocksteady's game. So again, I read that as very little of Rocksteady's game means a teaser trailer, a 30, 40, 50 second thing. Maybe we hear like a voice and maybe we hear like the members of the Suicide Squad talking and then we see the logo and that's pretty much it. Whereas for Batman, again, it's like 30, 40, 50 seconds. Whereas Batman, it's a couple minutes, it's CG. Maybe it's got the game in it, like it says captured, from in-game footage, like that whole disclaimer thing in the bottom right corner. Maybe it has that in it. I hope, but again, I'm not going to put my expectations through the roof. I get it. I also get it. I've seen a lot of what you guys have said too. It's like, I think we're all at the point where, and we've been at this point, by the way, for years now, where it's like, no matter what they show us, it's going to be enough. You know what I mean? As long as the game is actually there, as long as the game is announced, it's going to shut up a lot of different people. It's going to make a lot of people feel very, very dumb. And then that's pretty much it. And besides that, we're all going to be like, all right, the game could come out in January 2021, come out in February, March, April. At least we know the game is real. You don't need to do 1,000 things right there at that event. I mean, we would all like that to happen, but it doesn't have to happen, right? So definitely, I would say good news. I think it's good news in the fact that he reconfirms it again, or he's just a new person saying like, hey, I talked to people about Harry Potter, and they know people about Batman, and they said that this is the new plan. This is what's happening. For what it's worth, that's a good thing. The negative thing is, for the people, including myself, right, that we're at least hoping or wanting to see a little bit of this game. Again, maybe even just the logo, maybe even just a small teaser, like a 20, 30, 40-second teaser, like a few weeks before it. I don't think that's going to happen. Does that mean that it can't happen? No, it definitely, I think they still could. If they start to do teasers like in August, I wouldn't rule out a 10, 15-second thing, or maybe like a capture the night kind of stuff. I could see that, but it seems like a full reveal, like when you're seeing the game for the very first time, this will be the first time at DC Fandom. With that being said, that's going to be an amazing day. I'm going to start to put together some plans of what we'll be doing that day. I don't have them yet. If you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see from me on August 22nd, because I'm sure it's going to be one of the biggest days on the channel, in the channel's history. I really do think that. So it's going to be really fun. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And really fast, starting on actually tomorrow, from when you guys are seeing this, I'm going on a vacation, quote unquote, mainly because it won't technically be a vacation. I'll still be recording videos. There'll still be videos going up every day. It's just that there'll be slightly less up-to-date videos. I make a lot of different kinds of videos. I make a lot of speculation or just different kinds of topics. It'll be more geared to those because they're just kind of faster. I don't need to be up on the, kind of like in the know, right? But if anything still happens Batman related, I'm still definitely going to make a video. If anything happens huge gaming related, like a big news story, I'm going to really, really try hard to cover it. I'll still, again, like I said, I'll still be recording. I'll still be uploading. There'll still be 3-4 videos a day over the next week. I'll be back next Friday, and nothing will have changed. And then we'll jump right back into it there. So if you guys need to reach me, you can go to Twitter, you can go to Discord, all those different things. I'll try to check it at least like once a day. So if there's any news stories or anything big you guys want me to cover, make sure you're reaching out somewhere. Hey, on podcast now, or like on this channel, maybe like adding me in the comments, or again, Twitter, Discord, anything like that, if you need to get a hold of me, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.